Houston Art Tribe, I like to refer to it as a seriously laid back studio vibe conversation between artists, in this case, Houston area artists. This sort of developed because I had been thinking about doing a a vlog. I have a blog already. I do write. Don't keep up with it very well, but I thought it might be nice to do something about my process, and some of my progress, some things I'm facing, um, issues, maybe cover the new series I'm working on, something like that. But the more I started thinking about it, I kept wanting to pull in other artists into this sort of conversation about, especially issues that I'm facing, concerns that artists have in general, especially living here in the Petro Metro. Uh, and so that's when it sort of occurred to me, oh, I think maybe I need to do a vlog that's more about, or a broader range of artists instead of just me. Plus, it might get a little bit tedious seeing the same artists talk about their, updating about their progress or work. So, I I decided to do this, and I think what it'll be mostly, this will probably be the only time it'll just be me. Usually it'll be at least one other artist, and it'll be like perhaps featuring them a bit, what they're doing, some of their concerns, um, or progress, and but then we'll step it up sometimes and have maybe 3 or 4 artists or even more, and do something like a round table and have this conversation. And anything can come up, because I mean this. I want it to stay very casual and candid and relaxed. And I think that's when the most interesting stuff comes up. So I'm kind of laughing here because I have my iPhone in a wood clamp attached to another wood clamp on my tripod. Um, I do intend to step up my video equipment, but this is what I have right now. Um, anyway, I was going to say that one of the things that kind of uh, got me really excited about doing this is that I meet with a few other small circles of artists that discuss whatever we want, whatever comes up. Sometimes we look at each other's work. One of them is an art critique group. And then sometimes we just talk. And of course, food is always part of it. I mean, and so we all walk away saying the same thing. We are absolutely happy that we got together, and we feel so much better. We feel like there's a support group there. Um, and if you think about it, the very nature of the way artists tend to work, which is alone in their studio, however that looks to you, um, we tend to isolate ourselves a lot. And I've come to realize over the years how important a support group is. And that could be in anything. I mean, you could be part of some art organizations, or maybe you're still in school, or you have a critique group, or just a few friends that meet. But you need something for sure. And I think on a larger scale, this can tend to take that a bit further and maybe help some people solve some things or obstacles, or maybe have a little bit more confidence in doing what they wanted to do, um, realizing they're not alone in some of these issues and many of these issues, that we all have similar things to face, and honestly, at any level. I mean, anyone I've spoke to, and I think of some of these people who have reached what I consider success, and they're still dealing with these same things. It's like, oh, you know, wow, I didn't realize it was like that. So I'm happy to get this off the ground. I do want to say that I'd like to keep these at 10 minutes or less. Whoops, sorry about that. And my wood clamps. I think sometimes that will go a little above that time limit, and sometimes it might be a little less. Also, I want to do this like once every maybe 2 weeks. I think I said that already. But that might happen a little bit sooner than 2 weeks, or maybe a little bit further out than 2 weeks. And if you think about it, we're artists. I mean, what do they always say about artists? Herding cats. Yeah, that's it. So I don't want any of us to feel like we have to get uptight and be in some sort of confined area. I really want this to be an open sort of forum. If you'd like to participate in this, if you'd like to be notified even about the next clip, you can make comments in the comments section below. Also, you can click like and subscribe, and I wish and hope that you do. And but if you want to be notified, there's a little bell which will be down here somewhere. Anyway, you click that, and it'll notify you when we put up another video. And so the next one will be probably me and one other artist. So welcome to Houston Art Tribe. I think we're gonna have fun and create some kind of great conversation that we all can participate in. So I thank you for being here. I can just tell you briefly, I am a visual artist, of course. This is my studio. It's absolute nightmare mess, but I kind of appreciate that when I see it with other artists, so I guess I shouldn't be too concerned. I am a painter primarily. I do also work in 3D, often with steel wire and wood or found objects, but I really love painting. It is my go-to. I'm working on a new series about my dogs, and there'll be more on that later, but I just thought I'd throw that in. Again, thanks for being here, and I appreciate it. Okay, see you then. Bye.